Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Poker Battle. We are going to be buying in this Sunday for a tournament here. 324 players. We're going to make the money at 41 players, but hopefully we're going to make the final table to make a little bit more money than that. So, yeah, it's a $1,000 buy-in. Bankrolls down to 7,000, but who knows? Maybe we'll make some good money here. So let's give it a shot. See how the first hand looks. Already bad. We're in late position here with just a min raise here with Queen Jack late position. This isn't too bad. I'm actually going to give this a call. See what this flop brings in here for us. It's actually a pretty decent flop. So I'm going to bet this on a little bit. Going to make a 50 to go. See how, are you raising me, huh? Alright, give it a call. I'm just gonna check it too. I'm gonna let him do the betting if he wants to do betting, huh? 90's very acceptable. I'm afraid this guy has, like, king, queen. This is, like, the one, he doesn't have ace, queen. He definitely doesn't have ace, queen. Like, king, queen is like the only hand that I think he has that has this B here. He might have queen 10, which is why I think I'm going to call here. Oh, or he had nothing. That too. That is also a possibility. He was just bluffing me. I was just checking to make him bet. That's what I was doing. Yeah. I'll give myself that sort of illusion. I had king, queen suited in early position. Under the gun, just flat called, but I don't think that that's really... Not really happy with that, so I'm just gonna make it 3 times the big blind with a hand like this. Hoping not to catch too many callers. The king, queen, it's even like a hand that some pros will tell you to fold under the gun, but I don't know. If you put in a raise, people just, will assume you have hands like aces, kings, queens, tens, ace, king, ace, queen, I missed the flop, so shit. So I call, accidentally. Oh, turn comes like an actually decent card. It would be silly as hell if, Nope, accidentally gave some of my chips away. I didn't mean to do that. He bet way too much for me to call there. So, lesson learned. Watch what I'm doing. Instead of looking at the mic when I'm talking, for some strange reason I feel the need to do that. Don't ask me why. Alright, we got a min raise. I'm in the big blind. I got jack suited, so I'm gonna give it a call. Only 10 more to win a little bit there. Oh, jeez, and I flopped the joint here. This is too strong of a hand for me to bet. So, I'm just gonna like check raise if it comes around and try to take down a pot that way. Really, you know what? I'm not even gonna raise. I might just call and let him bet. I don't want to see another diamond. That's pretty much like the only card that I don't want to see is another diamond. So, yep, pretty much like the only hands I'm scared of here are king and queen suited. And I don't think I really need to worry about that. I'm probably just going to min raise him. Let's see how he feels about that, huh? Nope. He did not have that. He did not have king or queen suited of diamonds, so I want a pretty good pot there. See, this is that whole knowing when to call with like a medium strength. That's not even a medium strength hand. It's jack 6 suited. It's like pfft. In any other position, if I wouldn't have had the pot odds that I discussed in like the first movie about when to call with bad hands, then I probably wouldn't have even been in that pot to begin with. But because I've already half invested and was getting really good odds on my money, I end up hitting a hand like that. So it happens. Alright, at the cutoff, there was a min raise under the gun. At the cutoff, I have pocket 4, so I'm going to give this a call. Hope I get position, which I do, which is really nice with a hand like this. If I can manage to hit anything, I'm in like a really good spot. But unfortunately, I do not hit anything. But she's made a really small bet here, so I'm probably going to just call here. Ooh, that's a bad card. That's a very bad card from my hand. If I was playing against something like Ace King, Ace Queen, you know, my hand is good on the flop, but that ace comes, there's absolutely nothing I beat at this point. The only hands I beat are like maybe King Queen, King 10, Queen 10, and even then they're just bleh. So that ace just pretty much locked me out of any hand I could possibly beat, so I have to fold. Alright, I'm in the big blind. There's been a min raise. Only 20 more to call to play queen suited here, so I'm going to do just that. We're not quite as fortunate as we were last time that we had suited cards. So, yeah, this is probably the end of this hand for me. Alright, I am on the button, and I've got pocket 10s. There's been a min raise before me. I have a hand that's good enough, and I have position on the entire table, that I think this is going to warrant a re-raise. So, it's been min raised to 60. I think I'm going to make it $1.50 to go. I'm hoping I can make it just between me and him. Ugh. Stragglers. Ugh. Another terrible flop for me. I mean, I'm getting 4 to 1 on my money. I've got backdoor straight and flush draws. I've got the chips. I mean, oh, excuse me. I'm almost certain that I'm beat here, but I have to call. Oh, he's on a flush draw. And he makes it, of course. God forbid somebody on a draw doesn't hit against me, right? I got Jack 10 suited and in late position. I'm actually going to have position on this hand, so it's actually not too bad. Decent flop. I get to see the action before me. Let's see. She bet $1.20, and she's only got 400 behind. I'm going. Let's see. Half of her stack is 270. I'm going to raise here, and I'm going to make it 270 to go. If she has a hand, she's going to throw the rest of her money in. If she doesn't, she's not going to commit anything else here. So this is a completely polarizing bet. She's either going to have it here or she's not. She's never going to flat call in this position, I don't think. It's either raise or fold. Yeah, that's what I figured. So there's no way to either just right there. That bet just says you go all in if you have it, you fold if you don't. That's why I made that bet there just so that was her options. I got suited connectors in the big blind. It's only been min raised, so definitely gonna make a call here. Not a bad flop for me. I think I'm gonna bet and pretty much call any raise here. I don't think I'm getting called though. Yeah. You just whoops. Just a call. Just a call. Slow down there, killer. This guy's going to like try to make me think he's got something better than this here, but I mean, unless he's got something like Ace-6 or something like that, and then he could like totally ruin my day, but hey, that's poker for you, man. I feel I have the best hand. Yep, I didn't think so. I mean, the line just didn't make any sense there. If he had a hand that, you know, no. There's just absolutely no reason to raise that flop unless, you know, you have ace-7. And a strictly better hand than mine, and I didn't think he had that at all. Clearly, because I was calling him the whole way. Uh-oh. Look what hand I got. Absolutely, he must play it. It's Jack-9. Let's see what kind of shenanigans I can pull this hand. Oh, look at all the colors I'm getting. Awesome. Ooh. I actually missed a flop with this hand. Must be raining or something. Actually, I think it is raining. Huh. Yeah. Guess it happens. Rarely, but it does. Alright, I'm in the big blind. I've got ace-4 suited. It's actually been limped in around to me, so I don't owe anything, so I'm just going to see a free flop. First time I've done that in this game, I think. Yep, I've really not done anything great here. Like the jack or the queen of diamonds would be like a really cool card here for me on the turn. Yeah, close. Amazingly close. Alright, so is anybody going to take... I was about to say, is anybody going to bet at this pot? He'll take it down, trust me. This guy's not calling. No. Alright, I got a middle pair in early position. There's been a limp behind me, so can't really let that happen. Blinds are 30 and 60, so I'm going to make it 150 to go. 2.5 times the big blind. Yeah, 1 call, 2 calls. I think I'm going to put her to the test again. I'm going to make it 400 to go. I should make it a little more than 400. 450. Yep. See, that's how you, sometimes you just have to put a player to the test. Like, put him to the... When you're playing no limit, you have to, like... Especially when I've got a chip lead like I do. Like, compared to, like... You know, I'm the chip leader at the table. Sometimes you have to just put the other players at your table to the test for all of their chips. When they're short stacked, you just have to muscle them sometimes. And sometimes just flexing your muscles and getting people to throw away hands instead of, you know, they don't want to go in for all of their chips, you know. Sometimes you got to do things like that. Alright, suited connectors. I likey a lot. This is a really, really, really good flop. I've made bottom pair, but I've also flopped a open-ended straight flush draw. I'm definitely gonna bet here, and I'm going to call any raise, because, oh god, you cannot ask for a better flop. I might even consider re-raising on that same... I mean, I cannot ask for a better flop. I can't. So I might just make it 1,000 to go. I mean, seriously, you will not get a better flop than this one right here with this hand. Yeah, I didn't think so, bud. I didn't think so. Alright, this game's because these games are a little weird, we're down to 5-handed. I have King 10 under the gun, and technically that's the hijack at this point, and I think I'm gonna raise a hand like this. 5-handed, King 10's not too bad, so gonna make a bet here and see where I go here. Yep, I just raise and take it. I think it's worth mentioning that this guy just hit a royal flush. Huh. And I think we're getting new table mates now. Joe Hashem. How about that? Huh. Joe Hashem. This guy won the World Series Poker main event in 2005? I want to say 2005. Look that up. I'll probably think about having an annotation there about that. I don't know. Look it up. And then men win, men the master. So we got some new players at our table. We are down to 159 players, so got a little bit left to go before we make the money. I have ace-5 offsuit in the big blind. It's been checked around to me, so let's see a flop. And it's poop. So most likely this is going to end up being crap, so we'll just move on to the next hand. Alright, I've got pocket tens and the small blind with a raise on the button. It's been 1-2 limps and a raise on the button. Button raises don't always garner that much respect, especially in a limp pot. So I think I'm going to re-raise with pocket tens here. She has 1940, so I think I'm going to make it about 480 to go. There we go. Oh, that's the last guy I wanted to call. Oh, jeez. Everybody has a hand? I have a very, very hard time believing I don't have the best hand here. I'm having an amazingly difficult time believing that. I think I'm gonna bet 1,500 here. Get all these extra chips out of the way. Yeah, I Jacks, queens, kings, aces. I mean, the only thing they could possibly have is 3s, 4s, or 7s. If they've got 5, 6, and they called a big re-raise like that, their computers, whatever, what can I do? Because I have an amazingly hard time believing I don't have the best hand. I didn't think so. Yeah, I was relatively certain I had the best hand there because, like I said, if they had jacks, queens, kings, or aces in those spots right there, they definitely would have re-raised pre-flop. So I didn't believe any of those hands were it. The only thing they could have had were, like I said, were pocket 3s, pocket 4s, pocket 7s, or 5, 6. The pocket pairs were feasible. You know, they called... I don't know. I don't know if you should call a re-raise. What's happened here? It's limp, 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 limp. Everybody's limpy-dimpy. I've got a bad hand. But I'm in the middle of explaining something. So, like I said, the only hands that I was really losing to at that point were the pocket pairs. So, if they had those, they outflopped me, what can I do? You know? I'm just stuck with an overpair to a small board that's slightly textured but has no flush draws. So, it's like, you don't even have to worry about the flush draws. You're only worried about somebody happening to flop a set with a lower pocket pair. That's why I bet as much as I did, because I really wanted the hand to end there, because I don't want hands like ace-king or ace-queen sticking around because they're like, oh, I'm getting to my money and I've got 2 overs. I want to end the hand there and win the pot that I've already built pre-flop. Got Jolly Joe at my table. Alright, ace-8 offsuit in the big blind. It's 50 and 100 are the blinds now. It's 100 for me to call. 900 in the pot. I think I'm gonna call. I think we've been over this. Yeah. And she just went all in, so I think I raised to try to isolate. Oh, God. I have a... Don't get a 7. Please don't hit. Come on. Are we serious here? This is becoming a little old. At least I had her covered, but what the fuck? God damn. And here I thought this was just... it's just all poker that does this to me. If you think that these beats are really bad, this happens to me in real life poker all the time. I love this freaking game, but it hates me, and I don't know why. She's all in for 380. I've got a suited ace. I'm gonna call. I kind of feel good about this hand. She hopefully yeah, that's really as good as it's gonna get for me here. Here's 100. Try to get this guy all in too. She's got queens. Running flush cards for me? Nope. Holy fuck. What the hell? And here, ladies and gentlemen, is where the downward spiral of my poker game starts. It usually starts this way, and I feel it's not going to get better anytime soon. Here we go, pocket tens again. Let's give it a re-raise. Hoping to get good position, but the guy in the button calls, and everybody's going to call. Holy shit. Hit a 10 for me here, aren't you? Please, just 110. I want to get... I want to protect my hand. You really aren't supposed to bet here, but I want to protect my hand. I'm going to protect my hand badly. Alright, there we go. I'm glad I did. I'm very glad that I did. I protected my hand here. Luckily, that won me the pot and took that player out. Normally, it's it's poor etiquette to bet with somebody like that, especially with an overcard like a king. But I felt I needed to protect my hand enough that I needed to bet them out of the pot. Alright, I've got absolute garbage in the big blind, but it's been checked. It's been basically limped around to me, so... Oh, God. Here we go again. Another gut shot. Hopefully everybody checks so I can get a free card, but I doubt that's going to happen. Alright, well, let me peel one card off. I have implied odds here, so it's worth taking one card off. Now I've got other cards. Oh, he checked behind. Oh, and I've made my straight. Pay me off, Joe. Nope. Oh, well. But still. I actually turned a relatively crappy hand into something that was worth it. Suited one gapper. I kind of want to play here. Oh, it's 180 to call. Nah. And I'm out of position. Don't get yourself involved with hands like that, folks, especially when you're out of position. Alright, so I have the dream situation here. Limp under the gun and an all-in UTG +1. So yeah, this is like a really, really good spot for me to make it like 600 something to go. King Jack. Let's not hit a king, huh? No king? No king? Hey, how about that? Does he have a king of... I was about to say, does he have clubs over there? No, he doesn't. So, I won the pot there. That's nice. And I took a player out, so I'm happy with that. We are down to 86 players. The bubble place is 41, which means they pay out 40 players. So, we are relatively close to making the money. So, hopefully we get there. Alright, limp pot to me, so I have connectors, so let's see what the flop brings me. But by the words of Norman Chad, squadouche. Now I have a little bit better than squadouche, but there's 3 hearts out there. Is there a player all in? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Just not even worth getting involved. How about another 8? Okay. If that's the way it's gonna be. Works for me. Probably not gonna get a call, but yeah, I didn't think so. But hey, I took out another player. Gets us that much closer, and 85 players left. We're getting there, guys. We're gonna limpy dimpy on this hand. 10-7 suited. Not too bad. Let's see a flop. Alright. We hit a 7, so let's bet $1.80. Let's see where we stand. Give it one call. See what the turn brings. Turn brings an actually relatively decent card. It gives me an open ender. I meant I wanted to check and see what she does. 360 is reasonable. I will definitely call. I'll take a 7-6 or jack. That's not a card that I wanted. Yeah, nope. No, thank you. Alright, I have ace-king on the button. Relative, like, dream hand for the button. So blinds are 60 and 120, so I'm going to make it 250 to go. I accidentally made it 350. Oh well. Win the blinds. I'm not complaining. Alright, under the gun, 5-handed with ace-queen. I'm actually, the blinds are now 180 or 80 and 160. So I'm going to make it 420 to go. And raise and take it. All right, we had a new table put here together because our 5 table broke up. Our new pros at the table are Annie Duke here in the 3 seat, and in the corner here is Antonio Esfandiari. So those are our new pros. Let's see if I've got a hand in my new one. Nope. No, I don't. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually going to play this hand because it's only $1.60 to me, and there's 1,500 in here. So, yeah, it's hard for me not to call here. I'm just hoping to bomb this flop. Yeah, bombing it in the wrong way. Alright, got some connectors here with already 1,100 in here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to limp in just like everybody else. Nope. The guy in the small blind feels the need to raise it here. Punish those limpers from like the worst position at the table. Well, he's probably going to be able to do it. Of course I'm going to call. It's 80 more. That's be silly to fold. Are you kidding here? I don't care if you got a gun to my head. If it cost me 60 to get a pot at 2,300, are you fucking kidding me? I gotta be like drunk and unconscious to fold. Alright, ace jack, early position. Gonna put in a bet 2.5 times the big blind. See what kind of action I get here. Small blind calls. About as good as it's gonna get. He's gonna shove, of course, but I'm pretty forced to call unless he's got a queen. I'm all right. Yay! I actually won one. I won one while all in, guys. Holy crap! How's that for improvement in the game, huh? For once. Alright guys, I've got ace king suited here. We are actually on the bubble right now. There's 41 players left. So yeah. Very good chance that I'm gonna make the money here. Oh, I'm first. Yeah, blinds are 150 and 300, so I'm going to make it 750 to go. Standard 2.5 times the big blind. And I'm getting called by the two guys I don't want to get called by, like the two biggest stacks at the table, and I absolutely bombed, like this bleh, on this flop. So, unfortunately, gotta fold. Alright, suited connectors in the big blind. It's been limped around to me, so let's see a flop. Not bad, not bad. Open ender. I could think of worse flops. We're still on the bubble. I just don't want to. I want to actually make money in this tournament. Maybe I'll get a free card. Who knows? I do. I get a free card. How about a tray of spades? Not another heart. Yick. Yick. Three of spades, please. Three of spades. I've made my straight, but what good is it now? Like the 1-8, I don't want to hit. There's no way my hand is good here. There's zero chance. There's no way this guy doesn't have a heart. He bet the pot. There's zero chance my hand's good. Yeah, that's what I figured. He had the nuts. Yep, that was the nuts. But that does mean I'm in the money. All right. So now that I'm in the money, let's try to make some more. Pocket sixes in the small blind with a small raise. I'm going to give that a call. So let's hit a 6 here. I'm the shortest stack amongst these guys, but I can't not bet this flop. If they put me all in, I have to go in right behind it. I have to commit myself here. If he's got the flush, I can still dog him for a boat. So, oh, he's got only king jack. Oh, that's real good for me. No more diamonds, please. Thank you. Yeah, all right. Good for me. Oh, I doubled up, and I doubled up on a good pot too. Ooh, that was very nice. Ooh, that's gonna help me get very far in this tournament. Now I've got a lot of chips. That was really good. All right, quite happy with that result. All right, we have another table break. Our pros from this table coming in here: Alan Cunningham, Greg Fossilman Raymer. Greg Raymer won the World Series of Poker main event in 2004, and the Orient Express Johnny Chan won the World Series of Poker back in the 90s. I want to say it was like 89 and 90. He won back-to-back years. Don't quote me on those years, but Johnny Chan did win the World Series of Poker main event 2 years in a row. So I want to say it was 89 and 90. I'll verify that real quick after this. After I check my cards here, which are bad. Okay, Tetsi, same hand here. Tetsi did verify that for me. That it was. Oh God, I would have flopped the joint. Oh, look at that. Blech. What years were they? Because I just got so upset with myself. It was
87 and 88.
87 and 88. He won back-to-back World Series of Poker main events. So
just some more trivia. He's got 10 World Series bracelets.
Yeah, he has 10 World Series of bracelets. He's tied for second place with Doyle Brunson for 10 bracelets. Only behind Phil Hellmuth, who has 13. More poker trivia for you. I forgot to hit the record button here. Called with ace 9 suited. Got a decent flop here. Come 2 spades. There's been a bet and a re-raise for all in. Now see, here's a question. It's $12.90 to call. I've got 2 spades. Statistically, when you've made a 4 flush on the flop, you're gonna make you're gonna make a flush 1 out of 3 times, which means you need to get 3-to-1 pot odds for this to be the right call. Right now it's $12.90 for me to call, $1,300 for me to be able to make this call with the right odds. The pot would have to be $3,900. Since the pot's $47.40, I'm getting the right odds to call here. So for me, I will make this call. Of course, Alan's going to be a douche and re-raise. Really, dude? How many players are left? 34. I still have to make this call. Alan's just going to go all in. At this point, I have to call. Unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of my chips here if I don't hit a spade. God damn it. What did Alan have? King 10? That is what he was re-raising me with? Holy crap, are we serious? Wow. This is on professional level, too. Re-raising me with King 10. Holy shit. Oh, and another misclick. Awesome. That's what I wanted to do. Well, in the big blind, ace deuce offsuit. It's 400 to make 4,000. Unfortunately, the odds say that I should call here, but bleh. Absolutely just miss everything. At this point, I am just looking for a hand to go all in with. Well, when you're looking for a hand to go all in with, most people want to get a hand like this. I think we already know my history with this hand, but I can't. You can't not go all in with this hand. So, hopefully I just pick up blinds. I don't want to call. I just want to pick up the... Great. Oh, here we go. Hit a king out there for me, guys. King. It's like clockwork, guys. It really is. It's like clockwork. It's like, I absolutely know if I have this fucking hand, I'm going to lose. It's uncanny the number of times. Ask anybody who's actually played real poker with me, and they'll tell you if there's any hand that I'm going to lose a poker tournament with, it's going to be kings. Against a hand like Jack 10, I should be winning 3 out of 4 times. Pfft, nope. So I won $2,268, so at least that gets my bankroll back up there a little bit. Getting called by Cloney Gowan. Sup, mama?
This place was founded by notorious gangsters, so you gotta know the action at the Flamingo is solid. Drive, walk, run, doesn't matter, just get over there today.
Okay, I'm glad that the sound in this game is great. So next Wednesday, we're going to be going to the Flamingo for a $1,500 cash game. Probably 2040 no limit. Something along those lines. But, hey guys, thanks for watching. I know this was a longer episode. But like I said, the episodes are going to be a little bit longer. Probably going to be doing like 1 or 2 parts or something like that. But thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. And please kill that thumbs up button for me. I'd very much appreciate that. And let's talk poker in the comments, guys. I want to know what you guys are thinking. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.